Hi everyone, welcome back to the Homestead. Today I'm going to show you how our family of 5 keeps a very low monthly food budget. Normally we are at about $150 to maybe $200 a month. This month we're at $50. If you are interested in finding out how we are able to keep our food budget so low and see our monthly meal plan, stick around. We have some frozen fruit. We are going to make some fruit leather with that. The kids are excited to do that. We just got more trays for our dehydrator. Brown basmati rice. I love this rice. It's the one I always buy and yeah, love it. Cilantro. Whole wheat tortillas. I have not perfected homemade tortillas yet, so I still occasionally buy them. I try making them, but for like breakfast burritos and stuff, I still use these. Let's see, green peppers, spinach, some spring mix. I just wanted to get whatever was kind of on sale at Aldi as far as salad stuff. Tortilla chips. We're having both nachos and what was the other one? Taco salad this month. So we have 2 bags of tortilla chips. Plus we love just having salsa and tortilla chips. Blueberries, those were a great deal at Aldi. A little bit of cheese. Now we normally do not buy our cheese in smaller things like this. We usually go to the Amish Benton Dent, and they have a cooler room, and they have like big, huge blocks of cheese, and so I usually buy them there, but I wasn't going to be there, so I just got this for the time being, and probably later in the month we'll go get, big blocks, and I have a little bit left in the fridge too. Tomatoes for the nachos and all that stuff that we're having. Lettuce for nachos. And apples, those were a really good deal. Carrots, mushrooms, green onions, and then this is the only thing I got at Walmart, which is kale greens. I thought that was a really good deal. It was like $1.79 or something like that, and so I picked that up. I think I'm going to make some lunches with that. And so that's it. That's my total, and that was less than $50. I'll put the grand total on here, but altogether that's less than $50 throughout the month. The only thing I might have to go back to the store for is maybe a little bit more fresh vegetables, maybe more fresh fruit, but as you can see we still have a lot of oranges and some grapefruit over here, so we're pretty good. We have obviously tons of canned fruit, so this month we're trying to just eat what we have. So that's about all that we're going to need. We have the cow for the dairy products. Like I said, I might go to the Amish to get more cheese. We will see. I hate taking a whole trip there just to get cheese. It doesn't really, it's totally worth it. I can get it for like $1.99 a pound, but we will see. We'll see what happens. So that's that. Oh, and we will have to get bananas. I just forgot to stop and get bananas at Quick Trip. So that's my goal. And I will show you, if I haven't shown you before, I'll show you our meal plan for the month. This is our monthly meal plan for January 2020. Oh my, it's so hard to say that. And I'm going to say that this does not mean that this is set in stone. This is why I love using a dry erase board, because sometimes, some weeks I might say, oh, you know what, chicken enchiladas are not going to happen Monday, so let's have a steak salad instead, and we'll do chicken enchiladas on Wednesday or whatnot. So these are not set in stone, but I like to do a monthly plan ahead, because then I kind of just have ideas for the entire month. It's very frequent that I change it around a little bit, but I have the ideas, I have the ingredients. I just did the shopping for January, like I showed you, and yeah, so that's why I plan a month and ahead. I know some people that's a little bit stressful to do that much, and that's fine. This I've tried a week in advance, I've tried 2 weeks. A month is just kind of like my sweet spot. It works the best for our family. So I'll just quickly run through what we're having and explain some days. So we have like Rose Bowl party. So we knew we were going to the party. No point, we didn't have to make a dinner that day. So I write those things in first, actually, the days that I know I won't have to make a dinner, or the days that I have to make a certain kind of dinner because maybe we're going to be gone. So bean soup, pizza, So beef stroganoff, this one was supposed to be starred, and all these star ones, we have some wrestling tournaments that day. So those I knew had to be slow cooker meals because we're going to be gone in the morning. That way, if the tournament goes late, then we're all set to go for dinner. Dinner's already in the crock pot, ready to go. We don't have to stop anywhere on the way home. It's wonderful. So I tend to do like heavier meals on Sunday, like a roast beef tenderloin. Then I'll take that roast beef and any extra, slice it up, and use it throughout the week if needed for like lunches and whatnot. We use a lot of leftovers for lunches. Chicken enchiladas. Then all these Tuesdays are leftovers days. Poor Mike. We, the kids and I go to my parents on Tuesdays. My grandma gives our oldest son piano lessons, and then after that, they live right by each other, my parents and my grandma. And after that, we have dinner with my parents every Tuesday night. So those nights for Mike end up being leftover nights. Don't feel too bad for him. He loves leftovers, so it's not a big deal. It just works out well. Some of the nights I might bring dinner to my parents, and that's fine because I always have extra meat and extra stuff to make around here. I can always sort of gather a meal. Let's see, what other days should I go over? So like steak salad, I moved this. I actually had this down here, but I realized, wait, the lettuce, just in case for some reason I'm not able to get to the store, I had it down here. The lettuce is not going to last until the 29th. So I put it up here just so that we know for sure we have fresh lettuce on the 8th. We can have our steak salad that day. And then I'm sure I will get to the store to get lettuce for, lunches and whatnot, but just in case, I want to put the salads up here. So one of my processes when I'm actually figuring this out is I will write down a whole bunch of meal ideas. And then after that, then I'll look at my calendar and decide where they need to go. And sometimes I end up with like theme days. Like I said, we have Tuesday as leftovers this whole time. If you look over here, Thursday ends up being all soups, which kind of is nice because then I've done it when, let's say Wednesday would be all salads or Monday would be meatless or whatnot. That helps a lot when you're deciding. You only have to find like, okay, I need to find 4 soup recipes or 5 soup recipes or, so many salad recipes, meat recipes, like pasta, that type of thing. Kind of categorize it, and you have a certain day, like let's say you do Taco Tuesday, so you have Mexican on Tuesday. That helps a lot with the planning, so it's not so overwhelming. I am trying to use up, we have lots and lots of meat. We have 2 freezers full of meat and some that's still in the freezer at the butcher shop. So, and we haven't even butchered our steer. I don't think we're going to butcher him this year because we just don't even have room. So we are just trying to use up a lot of meat that we have. Not necessarily use it up, but like here, I have bean soup here and I have a pinto bean with ham hocks over here because we have ham hocks and we just butchered we just butchered pigs again, so now we have more ham hocks. So I had to use up a couple of them that were from the last time we butchered. Cauliflower soup, we have lots of cauliflower in the freezer to use up as well. Like butternut squash soup, we have tons of squash. So with most of these, with like smothered pork chops and the beef tenderloin and things like that, we'll have squash as our side because we have lots of it in the basement from the fall. Pizza, we love making homemade pizza. So 2 pizza nights, it's great. Mozzarella is one of the cheeses that I can make. I have not perfected cheeses yet, and that's okay. And so that's really easy for us to make because I make all of our own dough and bread products and stuff. So pizza dough is super simple, and we love having homemade pizza. I plan on doing a couple of weekly dinner videos, but let me know if there's any of these that you would like to see. Most of these are things we've had before, kind of like staples that we eat, regularly. So I'm more than willing to show you how I make them, the recipe and all that. So just let me know if there's any of these that are your favorites, or if there's any of these that you would like to see. Also, if there's any favorites that are kind of always on your menu, I would love to hear your menu planning tips or your favorite meals for your family.